South of the Potomac River, see a line there of a ridge with the road running through the centre. That's running past the Beccarelli farm, which is the current headquarters of the Confederate Brigade Commander. There's a heavy wooded area either side of the road. More hills, one in the distance and one closer to the camera. And then the road snakes off to the west. On this hill is Confederate regiments, and with it attached is the Confederate commander who was tasked with this job of holding this road to prevent the Unions advancing along it and getting behind the Confederate forces, which will soon be involved in a large battle further north of this location. Longstreet personally detached Major General Nicholas Spiliotopoulos and his brigade for this task, as he can totally trust him. Don't let them through, Nick. Make sure they do not pass. If they get into our rear areas amongst the supplies and reinforcements, the army's doomed. His job was simple. He has to hold this ground. He's a tall, muscular, handsome man. He's a capable soldier who Longstreet really does trust. He's adept at fighting the enemy as he is at deflowering all the southern belles who throw themselves at his feet. He's positioned one regiment on that hill. He's positioned a second regiment across the way on the other hill. In the woods, he split a regiment into two sets of skirmishers. So we've got skirmishers at both sides of the road in the woods. That's his second line of defence. And finally, in the farmhouse, or in the yard, he's got his final regiment. So a total of 4 infantry regiments. He's also got two artillery pieces, which have been positioned there on the road. He wants them on the road in the centre so they can get shots off, but so that they can quickly be evacuated further back if and when the need arises. If the enemy comes, they'll come down this road, and it's the Confederates' job to stop them. And coming down that road would be Major General Curtis Brown's division. It consisted of 3 brigades, each with an attached artillery battery, and there were also 2 regiments of cavalry. 1st Brigade was Brigadier Andrew Noble. That's over here. Brigadier Andrew Noble. A quiet, reserved, but a deep thinker. He was quick to spot any weaknesses the enemy might show, and decisive in action. His cunning and speed of action had earned him the nickname the Fox. Next to him, again with a brigade of 3 regiments, is Brigadier General Stephen Smith. A man of few words, his soft-spoken voice could easily deceive you into thinking him soft, but he had proved time and time again to be brave and ruthless in battle. 3rd Brigade, the largest brigade with 4 regiments, was under the command of Brigadier General Dredd. A huge man with facial hair to match any Civil War general, hard drinking, continually cussing, and with a cigar butt permanently clenched in his teeth. He was totally fierce and his men loved him. Commanding the Browns division was Major General Curtis Brown. He was battle-hardened after numerous engagements with the enemy. His prowess had quickly promoted him to divisional commander. This would be his first test in this new role. We've also got 2 units of independent cavalry who may well be attached at some point to the Fox with his 1st Brigade, because he, of any of the generals on that table, is the one who could probably exploit any weakness the enemy show, and his quick action would probably demand the use of cavalry, so he will be getting the cavalry.